yeah. I think we're at it now again. Yeah.
Yeah, lad.
I mean,
yeah,
nice one. Where are we at here? That was when.
Oh no, that's mine, mate. That's mine.
Sorry. That was when fucking Dorgu. I kicked that bottle over when Dorgu balls another one up. Oh, mate.
Right, so are we off? Yeah.
Yeah.
So first of all,
yeah,
look, Derby win. I cannot complain, man, and it was it was a clinical victory. I think Erling Haaland, what a performance! Yeah. You stand up when others won't, and that's what you do, and that's why I've always loved you since you come to this club. Yeah. We had that one blip in that FA Cup, and I did call you out on it. But to be fair to this guy, man, he was back defending corners. He was back defending crosses. Yeah. He's then up the other end of the pitch. He's taking his chances. He's clinical, opening his body. Finishing it in the bottom corner, chips buying day. This guy's lethal. Look, he missed a big chance. I genuinely think Erling Haaland is the best striker on the planet. I don't think many people would argue. I think he's an out-and-out, old-fashioned number 9. He will lay the ball off to his player, to his wingers.
What I saw today was, I saw Haaland treating this City team as a little bit like, I know we're not what we were. I'm going to fucking step up and be the man for
I've got to grab it by the scruff of the neck. I've got to take this club somewhere.
I'm not going to be at the back much, but when I'm there, I'm going to be aggressive. We ain't conceding off a Maguire header
today. Felt like, Alex, no, it's a great point. It felt like that, and I'm not making comparisons, but that Roy Keane-esque attitude where it's like, look, maybe the others aren't at that level, but I will drag this by the scruff of the neck and I will take us through. And it felt like that. He knew the defence isn't what it was. He tracks back. Then the next minute he's up. He's pressing buying day. He's pressing the defenders. He knows they're weak. You know what I mean? And this is what he was like all game. And just a shout out, I'm so happy City got the victory. Ricky Hatton, I know you'd have fucking loved that, my guy. So enjoy that, mate, wherever you are. And
rest in peace to the hitman.
Rest in peace.
Absolute
what a
fucking dude. I'll be watching clips of that Mayweather shit later, the lead up to it. But look, I think Haaland, massive. I think it's mad for a guy who scores 50 a season to be underrated. But because of plebs like Rory Jennings, he is. But anyway, enough of them and them fucking twats on that channel. I hate them, all three of them, equally, to be fair. Here we go. Honestly, guys, it's only dickheads who don't rate Haaland. Yeah, you're right, Halation. Look, I think Haaland is the... Look, Rory Jennings is a separate thing because he said he'd score 13 goals and he scored 50. So when you're that deep in, you've got to be the twat who calls it. Anyway, like Haaland, amazing. I think he's a big dog. He should be your captain. I believe he will be very soon, to be fair. Let's, Halation, obviously, you're back, my guy.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Let's get into the blind witnesses of Ruben Amorim. There's been signs. We're building something. Let's get into it.
Let me ask you, bro, right? So, from my point of view, I was disappointed with Man United's lack of creativity in the final third. I think they're quite clueless, and I think that does point to the system that he puts out on the pitch.
Yeah.
First of all, do you think there's any positives to take from the performance?
I thought Mainu looked quite good. When he came on, it's a double-edged sword, isn't it?
I did.
You know what? And I thought of this with 10 minutes to go when Neville mentioned about the subs, and we've spoke about this. You know, he's subbing every defender out of his back five, and let's be honest, he could have hooked all 5 of them.
Yeah.
Because none of them were good today. However, I do want to put an asterisk. I'm not necessarily having a go at any of them, really. Obviously, Shaw was the worst. Ironically, Shaw was the one that played. Yoro was poor. De Ligt was poor. Yeah. Dorgu was poor. Mazraoui got hooked.
Dorgu, Alex, I'd like to say that just before you carry on, mate. I'd say Dorgu, I think he's good at what you want him to do. I think you're asking too much of the guy and expecting him to do things. Like, for instance, when he got that chance in the final third, and it's like he was on the right foot, and I turned to you, he'd not even had the shot, and I was confident he was going to miss. No, that is not on Dorgu. He's not going to slap one top bins with his right foot. He's not an inside forward. He's a left wing back. In terms of what he can do, he's limited. He's not a great crosser of the ball. No. They should have known that by scouting him.
But what does he do good, Dorgu? Amazing athlete and good use of the body. Wins fouls, decent in the air. Yeah. He's aggressive. He's very quick. We know about that. What's he not good at? Crossing and shooting. What does his system promote? Crossing and shooting for Patrick Dorgu. I feel so sorry for Patrick Dorgu, by the way. And I know I have a go at him for his first touch. But generally, I think he's a decent left back. Do I think he's Patrice Evra? No. But Patrice Evra would be balls in attacks up, Christian. Yeah. Dennis Irwin would be balls in attacks up. This is... Right. Left wing backs who've done well in the history of 3-4-3s. Who we're talking? Marcus Alonso. Ridiculously good left foot, Christian.
Yeah.
A wand of a left foot, Marcus Alonso. I know he's a fucking twat and he ran someone over pissed. However... On a pitch, Marcus Alonso took free kicks. Is Patrick Dorgu stepping up taking free kicks?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Technically
player, gifted. Yes, he's a twat. Not Reece James. Victor Moses.
Yeah.
Failed winger. Very good offensively. That was Conte's wing backs. We've got Mazraoui, who's Wan-Bissaka 2.0, and Patrick Dorgu.
Yeah.
It's mad. Here we go. Let's get some comments. Obviously, Halation's on here with me. I think the players seem fit and want to win. I agree. Right. I love this comment from Halation. It is the application. The application from this team is there for me. I don't think United are quitting.
I've got a lot of thoughts on this.
I don't think United are quitting. I think they're giving it everything they can. That each goal today, other the third ones, are fucking balls up by Maguire and Shaw. However, the other two, it's Shaw uncomfortable. Shaw's looking for the touchline with Doku.
Yeah.
He hasn't got it. Because he's left centre back. If Shaw and Doku were on the wing. He would have dealt better with that first goal. However, Shaw's going, where's my touchline? I'm a fucking left back.
I think the attitude of this squad, it's been questioned a lot of times over the years from different managers and now going forward to him. And I feel like where United fans have got to be careful is they benefit Amorim by giving him this excuse. He's got rid of the guys that he said were bad apples. Now he's going with this squad. You can't look at that game and say the players would give it up.
No,
they didn't. They were trying the best in the positions they were played in, but they don't suit the positions they are being deployed in, so they can't do it. They can't do what he's asking of them. Therefore, who do you look to? You look to the guy that's deploying them in the fucking positions. It's as simple as that.
You said it perfectly in the game. We were talking about the amount of openings that it was not Mazraoui as much that Dorgu had. You said it perfectly. If that was Nani, oh my god.
I wouldn't have been turning. I'd have been staring at the screen waiting for the fucking net to ripple.
If that was Rashford, if that was Martial.
Yeah.
These are not, by the way, we didn't win leagues with these. Oh, Nani, we won one. These guys weren't.
Bro, you make a point, right? And here's my thing, and I said it to you midway through the stream. So there was a point where Mbuemo was stifled in the middle because he's too close to the centre backs, right? So you had Vardiol and Diaz are quite close proximity, so he can't really wriggle any room. So then who's in the load of room? Mazraoui. So he goes Mazraoui as the outlet. Now Mazraoui has very limited ability in terms of offensive ability. So then what the fuck is going on? You've got the guy that you want on the ball, but he's offloading to a guy that's very limited.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
fundamentally, this system is flawed. Unless you have, like you said, we are never sitting here saying this system can't work. You can win a Champions League with this system, people have. You can win a Premier League with this system, people have. But you need a very, very select few that can do it. And this few that you've got, they can't do it, Alex. And the more he sticks with it, the lower down the league you're going to seep. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I just looked at the league table. You make some great points there. In fact, no, before we get to the league table, let's stick with some points you made there where the system, so 3-4-3, 100 times out of 100, the spare guys are the wing backs. Who did Man United play today? Who do we play every week at wing back? He gives Ahmad 20 minutes when it's desperate. It's Dalot, Dorgu, Mazraoui today. Them three are shit offensively. Not having a go. I think all three of them, except Dalot, are decent fullbacks. I really do. I honestly think Dalot,
I agree with you.
Dorgu and Mazraoui are decent fullbacks.
You know the irony today, right? Because you had so much of the ball, which I did not expect. I really did not see this in today's fixture, right? But with you having that much of the ball, if Ahmad was at wing back, I felt like you might have fared better because you would have had an extra. You'd have had Ahmad in the position where Mazraoui was because when Mazraoui got the outlet, I was like, I'm not really bothered. But he's going to get his cross blocked or it's a shit cross. I'm not bothered.
yes, you are right. But what does it? It's right. So in Amorim's head, going into Sunday, it's a big game. It's a good team in City. What's he doing? I'm going back five.
Yeah.
It's a back five. It's not 3-4-3.
Yeah, no, it is, mate.
It's a back five.
And then at the end of the day, Alex, how you've got to look at the goals conceded, right? Haaland scored a goal from his own half.
Yeah.
How on earth are you playing more centre backs than the opponent, and you're conceding worse goals than anybody else in the Premier League?
How many defenders touched the pitch today? Should we count them? How many defenders touched the pitch?
Yeah.
Let's start with the 5 that started.
Yeah.
All
so we're at 5 already.
So we're at 5 already.
So then we go extra. So you go Maguire. Nice, we're at 6.
There was another, surely. Well, 6 is bad enough.
Oh yeah, it's half the team.
So 6.
More than half the team.
Are we missing someone? Shout out for missing someone. Anyway,
I'm sure there was
no, because Diallo went right wing back, so that was the sub on it.
Oh, yeah.
Right, Man United lost the game 3-0. 6 defenders touched the pitch. We play 5 defenders and still can't stop team scoring. You're so right. We're shit defensively.
By the way, shout out Elation, man, sticking on the stream this long, bro. We really appreciate it.
And Oliver as well. He's been there every fucking kick as well, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Oliver. Obviously, I know you got. How was that kebab, mate? Was it fucking good? I know, like you ordered the Luke Shaw special.
Don't tell Shaw.
Yeah, you ordered the Luke Shaw special, and Mazraoui delivered it.
I just wanted to say a few things on Man City, right? So for this performance, and look, I feel like a Derby Day win. Alex, you know as well as me, we've grown up together and we've had these derby battles, and there's nothing better when you're victorious. However, I do feel like City fans, and I can already see it, the streams that are going to get uploaded, with Cups United and stuff like this, and we could have won 4-5-0.
Yeah.
You've got to also look at the way we play, the way we set up, and unite the opposition, ultimately. And without being disrespectful to any United fans here or in the chat, you've got to really look at going forward. We have won 4 Premier Leagues in a row. Now, do you think the performance that we put in, do you think that's going forward? Now, there's a caveat, because it's like, we made the point at half-time.
Yeah.
Did Pep see a flaw in your system and go, do you know what, let him have the ball and we'll hit him on the break and we'll fuck him up? Now, if he did that, fair enough. I don't think he did.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I think it was opportunistic and mistakes from your team, and we were getting too much space in positions we shouldn't have had it, and then we were hitting you.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happened. But look, I am happy with the result. I think there's some great performance. I think Phil Foden, man, I knew you'd come good today. Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
But we've got to look at the bigger picture as well, and I think City need to have more control in games. Tajani Reinders, you need to step up. We bought you as the Ilkay Gundogan replacement. You're ballooning passes out of play. Rodri doesn't look at it.
No,
so either you bring Gonzalez in and he needs to take the shift, or Rodri needs to come back to fitness. Rodri's not at that level right now. Do you know what I mean? So there is some situations to be done. Fair play, lads. We got the win. Good performance in terms of what we did. We took our chances. But you've got to also look at the bigger picture. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I totally agree with you. I mean, one player, I thought Diaz was better today. I thought he was aggressive.
I think Kusanov helps with that.
Kusanov was good.
What Kusanov does, bro, he will, when the winger has possession, he will be man tight. Now, it can work against you, but it can work for you, and I think it worked for him today, and it helps the centre-backs, because then they can't play the early ball, which fucks us up, because they've not got the pace.
Kusanov has to play because of the pace at Elman. Let's get some comments. Oliver's hungover as fuck. He had a rugby night last night. Oh my god. I dread to think what happened on that.
You weren't drinking piss, were you?
Rugby. Without Haaland, raw talent, we wouldn't... Yeah, I mean, look, Haaland's the difference. 2 bad teams. I do think City played it well in the second half. I know you're a bit surprised. I think City looked poor. I'm surprised by the drop-off. The problem with City is Guardiola's system relies on the best midfield in the league. You're nowhere near it.
Yeah. Oh man.
And to say I mean, you were poor today midfield, and you know it's more questions than answers. But it's Derby Day. You won 3-0, man, and United.
But Alex, this is why I'm the person I am, because I can't be true to myself if next week I'm on a stream and we're getting battered and overrun by a team that's shit. Because at the end of the day, that's what I actually watched today. So I can't be like going too over, waxing lyrical today and then calling it next week. I don't want to be flip-flopping. I'm going to be consistent and say, no, really, the performance in general, it wasn't really good enough.
No.
We beat United 3-0 on paper. You watch them YouTube highlights, it looks fucking great.
clinical.
We should we should not have been outplayed. And to be fair, when Mainu come on, it was getting worse.
Yeah,
he was really overrunning our midfield.
Yeah, Mainu was brilliant. Mainu's technically great, and the team is systematically fucked because we're banging our heads against the wall here. This guy can't fucking see it. We've got defenders in offensive positions, and they're the spare guys consistently. This manager don't see it.
Yeah,
he's obsessed with it. I guarantee, if that was Ollie today, we would have had Rashford, Martial in that inside left, and we would have been back.
If it was Ollie today, it'd be fire versus fire because we were both playing the same system.
Yeah, you're right.
We exploited what you were doing.
It would have been good.
See, I could be disrespecting Pep. What we did today and the way we beat you. Maybe he did see something at half time. It wouldn't surprise me.
It's against the grain, but it's possible. I think just talking about Ollie and do you remember that this was a great City side, 2019-ish. Maybe it was in between your two league wins. Maybe it was the COVID season. But do you remember we came to you and we battered you on the counter in the first half with James, Lingard, Martial, Rashford. It was 2-0. You was there. And it was 2-0 half time, wasn't it? And Rashford hit the bar, and I think Martial missed another and stuff like that. Yeah. And I was thinking about that in that game, right? So we had McFred. It was before Bruno. It was Lingard was the 10.
Yeah.
James and Rashford either side of Martial. And I was thinking about that today, and I was thinking, if Amorim was in charge of that team, we would have had one of that front four would not have played.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
yeah, and then what you're taking them out for is
a defender.
So
it's a really good way of looking at it. That we went and beat you 2-1. I know you got a late consolation with the Otamendi, I think. And the first half we were fantastic, and then we regressed and hung on in the end, obviously. But for the first half, we battered a great Man City team. What you're looking at there is Rashford, Martial, James, and Lingard. You can scoff at James and Lingard, but they were good in that game. So So you take, let's say, James out, Lingard goes on the right 10, and bring in a centre back from that time, maybe Smalling or Rocco, maybe Rojo.
Yeah.
Rojo comes in with Maguire, Lindelof. Are we as good in that game?
No.
With McFred as a 2, and it's nonsensical.
Alex, this is the thing. He's playing this way, and he will die on his sword. And I think.
But when is he going to die on it?
This is the thing, Alex. I'll be honest with you. From a City fan's point of view, we post on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
And you see the comments you get. Now the minority, Halation, shout out my guy.
Yeah.
But you guys are the minority.
Yeah,
Most of them are blind faith and they will never stop. So then it's like, well, the club don't need to do anything.
Yeah,
they know they need a massive payout to get rid of the guy, and also all the players you bought fit the system he's got. Ultimately, if you
they don't.
Alex, no, but if you go and get another manager, what I'm saying is, right, the bigger picture, you go and get another manager, they play 4-3-3 immediately, right?
Yeah.
Which is probably what you'll do standard.
Yeah.
That means Amador and Buemo are on the bench.
Okay.
Right, so straight away, you've signed a marquee signing.
Yeah.
Or you've got a marquee player, whether he goes Amad on the bench or in Buemo.
But I think Abuelo was just opportunistic signing, wasn't he? Yeah, I agree, by the way. Look...
But then the club has invested so much in Amorim's way of thinking that if you change, that means you've got... Look at how bad the side is. Of all the players you need to invest in, the one player you did not need to replace was Amad Diallo.
Yeah. No.
And now you're gonna be faced with the prospect of either Amad or Mbeumo on the bench, who are probably your two of your best players.
I thought Amad was really poor today, actually.
Who's that, sorry?
Diallo. I thought Diallo was really poor. We're gonna have to. We've only got 5 minutes left. We're gonna have to do player ratings, Christian, and
yeah, man, we'll fly.
I'll tell you what, I'm really struggling with mine. Because I think I don't think anyone. People watching this might go Dorgu 3. I feel sorry for Patrick Dorgu.
I do, yeah.
And Mazraoui, by the way. I thought Ugarte was quite good. Bruno was poor by his standards. Diallo was poor by his standards. Sesko was poor for me. I don't see it. And Mbeumo was... Oh, it's the mixed bag with Mbeumo, isn't it? Yoro, I tell you, poor today. Yoro was poor today.
Right, should we go line up? We'll go you first.
Yeah, go on then.
Right, we'll start in buying
Bayern, I don't think he could have saved, didn't he? Could he?
He was unconfident in general, but I don't think he didn't really make.
Give him a 5. Great finishes by Haaland on both. I don't think. Yeah. And then the goals. Bayern 5.
Interesting one, mate. I'm interested about this Lenny Yoro.
I thought Yoro's really poor today. I'm gonna go 4. I won't go again. I'm probably knocking him up from a 3 because of the system. But I thought he was really. I thought Yoro was poor today. Yeah.
So do you think he works well in a 4?
No, I don't. I'd like to see Yoro and De Ligt in a 2. Again,
that's what I'm saying. Do you think he'll be able to work well?
Yeah, I think
centre back.
I do think there's like this. If yours a right centre back, there we go. Haaland first goal. Who's Yoro picking up? Doku.
Yeah.
Right on cue. And Doku rolls Yoro. Yoro should be picking up the strikers. I hate this system. Anyway, so Yoro 4. It wasn't good, but again, out of position.
Yeah, De
Ligt 5. I don't think he was as bad as Yoro.
Yeah,
but he didn't dominate. Well, I'm not saying it's an easy job, but I did say to you pre-game, you've got to get the better Haaland. He obviously didn't. But he's class Haaland. I'm not.
There's no disrespect
I'm hoping. I was hoping De Ligt's got the better Haaland.
Yeah. Right, so up next, and I think you're going to go in on this guy, Luke Shaw.
Yeah. Shaw, another one out of position, but awful. I expect better from Shaw because he's meant to be quick and strong, and his pace and strength cost us 2 goals. Doku got the better of him and he's defending square on. That was an awful pass to Maguire. He could have cost us all 3, did he, Shaw? You've got to give him a 2, Christian. Yeah. I've just seen the third goal here from Haaland, and he's dobbing it back to Maguire. Fuck, it's an awful pass, and then Maguire. Oh God.
Oh my God! Right, sorry. We will carry on player ratings, but I just saw Halation put. Oh my God,
we can do better.
He fucking said we can do better, bro. This guy, man, he's relentless, isn't he, Amorim?
Why don't he do better?
Yeah, this is it.
Go on, keep rolling.
Yo, right. So we're at Mazraoui.
5, hooked, out of position, hooked.
Yeah, there's not much to say. Ugarte.
6. Oh, Ugarte pressed really well today.
First half,
won it back a lot in transition. The rest of them fucked it up. 5. I'll give you Ugarte. Sorry, 6.
Right, Bruno Fernandes. I thought he was poor.
4, really wasteful. Crossing awful. Mainu showed how to put a ball in.
You're the captain.
No leadership. Again, out of position, but I might say that for everyone.
Yeah, Patrick Dorgu. He really has.
You know what?
Alex, he has fucking shocking ratings on it.
I'm going to give.
Harsh, to be honest.
I'm going to give Dorgu a 6, right? Because I thought defensively he did well against Bernardo. I thought offensively he was shit. But Patrick Dorgu's a left back. His job is to keep Bernardo Silva quiet. Did he do that? Yes. Them ratings are crap because I bet Dorgu has 15 failed crosses and 5 shots off target. Yeah. Patrick Dorgu should have 3 crosses and no shots in the game. He's a left back. How many times has Patrice Evra teeing off with his right foot? 0.
Yeah. No.
So I'm going to give Dorgu a 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Almost as a rebellion against Amorim.
Right, we got Mbuemo.
Mbuemo 4, terrible.
Yeah.
Other than great volley, great save, but other than that, clunky and shit. Yeah,
I agree. Ahmad.
3. Didn't take his man on, had the most space on the pitch, rubbish. But again, left wing out of position. It's just every fucking play.
Benjamin Sesko.
Oh, I've got to temper myself there.
I think first half he showed more.
4.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Don't rate. I'm behind the 8 ball because I don't rate the guy. So
I was going to skip subs, but I think there's one person that we need to mention anyway, so I will mention them.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll just go from the shittest first. Harry Maguire.
3 cost us a goal and can't run.
Yeah, fair enough. Casemiro.
I didn't even notice him. 6.
Yeah.
Man of the match.
This is the problem.
Don't say Xerxes. Did Xerxes come on?
Xerxes came on, yeah.
6, didn't notice him.
Yeah. Kobe Mainoo.
7, best player on the pitch. Technically gifted. Carries our counter-attacks fantastically. Yeah.
Class player. It's like I've been saying he would do well at Manchester City, but anyway. Okay, bro. I think we're done.
Hit me. Let's rifle cities and we got to go. Okay, Donnarumma, my word.
Donnarumma, you come in with that big dog attitude. I think, I'm going to have to go 7, 8 there.
Defo.
Solid.
Great save off.
I never worry. When a player squares up against him, I'm not worried.
Yeah, Kusanov, right back, very solid.
Kusanov, I think, solid. He had a couple of rash moments when he made a few early fouls. I think overall, I think he did really well. I'd go 6.5.
Okay, Diaz.
Better than usual. I still think there's massive problems in terms of long-term longevity to this system. I'd go 6.5.
Yeah, Gvardiol.
Gvardiol, same, 6.5.
Yeah, O'Reilly. Should have been exposed more, really.
O'Reilly, yeah, I think Ahmad let him off a lot of times.
Yeah.
I don't think he ran at him enough. I don't think Mbuemo did either, but Mbuemo was squaring it to Mazraoui, like we were saying before, and he was pocketing him, so it wasn't really a problem, I think. It's not his position. He did well. Do you know what? Fuck it, I'll give him a 7. I think he did good.
Rodri,
Rodri was awful, I'll be honest. He was misplacing passes, he was miscontrolling the ball. Yeah, we just see Bruno's on the screen. I can't go more than a 5 for Rodri, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Bernardo Silva ended up on the right for most of the game.
6, yeah.
Reinders.
Reinders had a very, very poor first half. He had a nice step over, nice feint for Haaland, in which he should have scored. I've got 5.
Yeah, Foden, goal scorer.
Foden, 7. I think it's pretty simple. I think this guy, he did something good in the first few minutes. From the rest of the game, I didn't see him lose the ball. His precision, his passing, his touch, everything was on point. Yeah, City boy, gotta go 7. Doku, 7, easy man. And do you know what? In fact, you know what? No, I'm gonna go 7.5 for Doku.
Yeah, better game from Doku.
Yeah, because he was better than Foden in terms of his production in the match, and I think he hurt United. Yeah. He had the intelligence as well. Whether it was just by chance or that he spotted the opportunity, he went to the 10 because he saw the space. Yeah. He actually was integral in 2 goals. So, no, 100%. Well done, Doku.
Yeah, last one. Double goal scorer, missed an open net, best player on the pitch, maybe the best striker in the world, Erling Haaland.
Erling Haaland, what can I say about you, my guy? You dragged us to victory in a very poor performance in a team that I am concerned about going forward. But Derby Day, you know what this means. And you know how important this was to win for the club. And you did it. You grabbed it by the scruff of the neck. You went back on corners. You defended like your life depended on it.
Yeah.
Then you went up. You took every chance you got, apart from that big one. But, you know, it happens.
All right, big one.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Exactly. But
can't do the subs. City, yeah, I think we end on Haaland.
They were late anyway.
End on Haaland.
They were late.
31 points, 31 games, Mr. Halation. Terrible. We've got to shoot off, unfortunately. We will be back Monday, Tuesday with the usual.
Yeah, we'll do a detailed debrief.
I can't wait. We might split the episode. We need a City review and we need a United
review.
There
we go. City. Come on, Derby Day winners.
31,
fucking get in.
31 points from 31 games. Yeah. 16 losses in 31 games, man. Shocking.
Come on.
Well done, mate. Well done. Well done, you fucking